One World Media Network. In the world, for the world. In association with Red Carpet TV. Presents.
This is the annual press conference hosted by the Academy, so everyone can get a taste, a sight, a sound of the Governor's Ball. The Governor's Ball is the official after party immediately following the Oscars telecast. Our ball chair, Jeffrey Curlin, who's the first vice president of the Academy, took inspiration from Sardi's and Brown Derby. He's worked with these 9 incredibly talented costume illustrators, and he commissioned them to draw these phenomenal illustrations which are customized for this ball. And they represent film from all genres.
This is our 6th year of creating the envelope, and every year it's like the first for me. The thrill of doing the most famous envelope in the world, it's seen by 1 billion people. To know that something that we created captures this moment in time is really, it's a dream come true.
I've been very fortunate to be included in the event for about 22 years now. We'll be using about 10,000 flowers for the whole event. Some from right here in California. The gardenias are from California. We've got delphinium, we've got lilac, we have roses, we have orchids. This year we're doing something a little bit different. We're not combining any flowers. We're not making arrangements per se. Each flower stands on its own. We have calla lilies, they're by themselves. We've got beautiful ranunculus from Japan, they're by themselves. We're trying to mimic the simplicity and the design and the line of the incredible caricatures that are going to be on the walls.
Sterling Vineyards have got the most fantastic, amazing wine.
Sterling is proud and honored to be selected as the exclusive wine for the Oscar celebration. Governor's Ball will be featuring our 2014 Gold Standard Reserve, as well as our 2013 Red Carpet Red Reserve. We also have our 2013 Reserve Chardonnay that'll be poured. These wines that we'll be pouring are limited edition wines, are blends that are made from the finest, richest grapes found from our heritage vineyard sites in the Napa Valley. We're anticipated to open over 2,600 bottles. If we line those corks up end to end, it'll run the length of the red carpet.
We have the Haig Club single grain Scotch whiskey, and we're doing 3 different interpretations of the cocktail. A tall, cool, refreshing drink that we call the Lowlands Highball, which is Haig Club. It's got a special ice that we make with port and pomegranate that's going to melt into the drink. We're doing a stirred drink for those who like something a little stronger, a little boozier, kind of a take on the old-fashioned. So it's Haig Club whiskey, stirred with a little bit of Galliano and a spiced honey syrup, and just a touch of Angostura bitters. And then we're doing a dessert-style shake. It's actually a spin on a classic cocktail called the Ramos Gin Fizz. So it's the Haig Club. It's got some citrus, some egg, a little bit of cream, a little bit of passion fruit, and served into a gilded eggshell. And all of these are relatively straightforward ways that people at home can enjoy the whiskey, have their own Oscar parties, and really just try and take a little bit of what's going on the night of and bring it to their home parties.
Piper-Heidsieck is serving a rare champagne that I am telling you, I don't think anybody can match it.
Piper-Heidsieck is for the 2nd year in a row the official and exclusive champagne of the Oscars. We try to elevate champagne to the level of what people might expect in a glass. We'll start with this limited edition bottle of our Brut Cuvée that was exclusively made for the ceremony. And over dinner, guests will have the opportunity to pour vintage 1998 in magnums and vintage 2002 of our rare cuvée, which will complement the food of Wolfgang Puck.
The Oscar celebration, the Governor's Ball, is really the 2 biggest events in America, maybe if not the world, because people come from all over the place. This year we have an amazing menu, a lot of comfort food and a lot of new inventive dishes. We have a chicken pot pie with black truffles. We have macaroni and cheese. We also have braised short ribs with polenta. For the more adventurous, we're gonna have a Dover Sol Veracruz style with jalapenos and a little bit of tomatoes and peppers, or we're gonna have an Alaskan king crab with ginger and green onions and plum wine, or we might have the Chinois lobster. We have new desserts like our donuts here, for example, which are stuffed with champagne and raspberries. So we serve them with a little raspberry vanilla sauce, and before we serve them, we flambe them with a little raspberry liquor. All right. We buy as much as we can locally. 90% is sourced locally here.
We're expecting 1,500 guests. Really, the creme de la creme in the film business will be here at the Governor's Ball. The best thing to do is go on to Oscars.org. Pull Wolfgang's menus off of that, the selection of wine from Sterling, the selection of champagne from Piper-Heidsieck, the official cocktails from Haig, and have your own party.